This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no one.
Wait a second.
No.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies. We like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're back with another First Impressions. This is SeptumSin of SeptumSin versus the world. Well, I guess this is Christmas Eve, so we're doing a Christmas Eve film, and that is Sister Krampus. So this is a Polonia movie, and it definitely feels like a Polonia film. Essentially, you've got some special features with the commentaries and the trailers, which is not too bad. Plot-wise, you've got this nun who was raped by soldiers in World War II. She struck a deal with Krampus and gained demonic powers. Now she feeds off of the souls of, well, broken people, or people who have definitely not so well souls. Well, these two women were traveling together, and one of them apparently fits the bill. So Sister Krampus kind of puts her claws in her, and she must fight, not just for herself, but for her friend, in order to try and break this curse. So, acting-wise, it was pretty decent. I mean, again, it's a Polonia film, so the acting is on par with that level. You got some pretty good people in here. I do enjoy most of it. Jeff Kirkendall in this, a couple others, and, you know, it's not a bad thing. I enjoyed most of what I got acting-wise out of this. It hit the marks. Plot-wise, I mean, I thought the plot was interesting. I thought that the twist at the end was kind of funny. The only issue I have is the same issue I have with a lot of Polonia films, is that the pacing feels slow. I feel like whenever I watch one of these, I feel like there's stuff that could be cut out to make it tighter and to make the viewing experience much more upbeat. I mean, otherwise, it's a pretty decent package for what it is. Effects, I actually really like the effects in this. Again, that's not a surprise, because when we deal with Polonia, we have usually fairly decent effects. They're very good at using what's on hand. I'm pretty impressed with the effects overall. I like the kind of undead masks that they use for the soldiers. Even Sister Krampus's costume is pretty good. And the minor effects that they use as far as like any type of digital effects, they worked to what they needed to do. Camera work, definitely good. Much improved over Sharkula. Overall, I don't have any major complaints when it comes to the special effects. Music-wise, music is decent, works well, does the job. But that's it. Who would like Sister Krampus? Well, there is a sub-base of 4 people who really love Polonia Brothers films. And this is for you, because this is definitely a Polonia film. To me, the Polonia films are hit or miss. Well, that's not true. I'm going to change that to hit or meh, because I don't really consider any of the films I've watched to be bad, but there are films that I really like, by the Polonias, and there's films that I'm just like, it's okay, it's a little bit slow. And then this falls into that category for me. But I think for anyone who's a big fan of that, any Krampus collectors out there will enjoy having this in their collection. I'm in that category, so I'm glad to have it. And there are much worse Krampus movies out there than this. So I'd say at the end of it all, you could definitely do worse than Sister Krampus. It's a good film, maybe some pacing issues, but otherwise it's got that Polonia charm that keeps on giving. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next one.